Today's story starts with a single line that sounded like a joke, but carried the weight of a geopolitical earthquake. Donald Trump declared that Canada could be a serious candidate to become America's 51st state. It seemed like bluster, but then Washington unveiled devastating tariffs: 100% on pharmaceuticals, 25% on heavy trucks, and up to 50% on lumber. This wasn't just a passing remark. It was a direct strike at Canada's economic foundations. Was this just political theater, or the first move in a confrontation that could redraw the map of North America? If Washington thought tariffs would force Canada into compliance, they were wrong. The first pushback came from ordinary Canadians. Surveys show over 70% plan to buy fewer U.S. products. This isn't just a statistic, it's a deliberate choice. Sales of American liquor have collapsed by over 60%. Major grocery chains like Sobeys and Loblaw are aggressively replacing U.S. goods with Canadian alternatives. The Buy Canadian slogan has evolved from a marketing phrase into a quiet, powerful resistance movement. The resistance soon spilled into travel. For decades, Canadian tourists were the lifeblood of U.S. border towns. But now, those busy crossings are turning into empty corridors. Car traffic from Canada is down 35%. Air travel is down a quarter. Analysts estimate this could cost the U.S. over $12 billion in lost tourism revenue by 2025. What was once a friendly flow of travelers has become another front line in this economic standoff. The shockwaves inevitably hit the job market. Less spending means fewer jobs. Hotels and restaurants in border states are cutting staff. On the export side, it's even worse. U.S. liquor shipments to Canada have crashed, putting 31,000 American jobs at risk. Companies like Jack Daniels's maker, Brown-Forman, are reporting shrinking profits. American farmers and small businesses are watching their supply chains to Canada unravel. Employment is now one of the most fragile points in this dispute. This dispute has become about more than money. It's a question of national identity. The phrase, "elbows up," is now a rallying cry, printed on t-shirts and seen at rallies across the country. Boycotting U.S. goods is now framed as an act of national pride. This moment is being seen as an opportunity to build a more self-reliant Canadian economy, from supermarkets to manufacturing plants. But the deepest fallout is geopolitical. The seamless North American economic bloc is fracturing. Canada is now actively diversifying, with its prime minister traveling to Mexico and firms seeking new deals in Europe and Asia. Instead of a unified bloc, North America is starting to look like three countries charting separate courses. The assumption that our economic ties are unbreakable is being seriously challenged. In the end, this might be a classic case of self-inflicted damage. By trying to project strength, Washington may have weakened its own position. Billions in tourism are evaporating, and Canada is building new trade ties that bypass the U.S. entirely. The warning is clear. Short-term gestures can have long-term costs. Is this a strategy to defend national interests, or is it pushing the United States toward fragility in its own backyard? What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. If you found this valuable, please like and subscribe for more.